From Columbia, South Carolina, this is SGTV News 4. I'm Ward Jollis.
And I'm Erin Slowey. Registration for summer classes starts on Tuesday for USC students. Tuition will remain the same even though classes are online. In an interview with the Daily Gamecock, President Bob Caslin said that he believes that there should be a difference in the cost of tuition if classes are online in the fall. The Student Health Services is offering free teletherapy for in-state students who have already been in therapy for the spring semester. Because of licensing laws, the Counseling and Psychiatry Department can only serve in-state students. Dr. Mann, the Director of Counseling and Psychiatric Services at USC, suggested for out-of-state students to seek out other teletherapy companies like BetterHelp and Talkspace. The cost of counseling for these programs ranges from $40 to $70 a week.
Despite health experts warning that South Carolina hasn't reached the peak of the COVID-19 outbreak yet, Governor Henry McMaster is rolling back some of his earlier restrictions on the state's economy.
On March the 30th, I issued an order that closed access to the beaches along our state, and today I am canceling that order effective as of noon tomorrow for those beaches.
The new executive order will allow South Carolina beaches to reopen as early as Tuesday at noon. However, some local officials in places like Folly Beach and Isle of Palms have already said that they won't be reopening their beaches in the near future. McMaster's order is also allowing certain retail businesses to reopen, including shoe stores, furniture stores, and department stores. Social distancing guidelines, however, will still be enforced to prevent further spread of the virus that has infected almost 4,500 South Carolinians and killed 124.
In New York, the one-day death toll fell below 500 for the first time since April 2nd. The state reported 4,726 people tested positive for COVID-19. New York's largest nurses union filed 3 lawsuits against the health department. The lawsuits said that the state and hospitals failed to protect nurses in their employment. Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina said that they plan to reopen businesses soon. In Tennessee, Governor Bill Lee said that he was not extending his safer-at-home order, which expires on April 30th. The lack of widespread testing has been a large obstacle for many of these states. The White House and GOP faced backlash as the Small Business Program Fund ran dry last week. Congress and President Trump's administration are working to make a deal to add an additional $310 billion to the fund. More oversight and rules changing whether bigger chains can accept money are some of the points being debated.
The World Health Organization is warning that even when a coronavirus vaccine is developed, there could be many hurdles in distributing it to the billions of people around the globe that may eventually need it. While there is no approved treatment or vaccine for coronavirus yet, several companies are working to produce one, and health experts warn it could still be at least 18 months until a vaccine is successfully made. Even then, many undeveloped nations are worried that they may not be able to manufacture the vaccines in the future or have the financial means to buy them. Meanwhile, in Europe, Sweden is taking a slightly different approach to getting through the pandemic. The country hasn't closed restaurants, cafes, bars, and many other businesses, but is instead encouraging Swedish citizens to act responsibly when in public and follow social distancing guidelines. The country's top epidemiologist is saying that the results seem to be positive so far, and that the country may have reached a plateau in daily new cases. While it's still unclear how effective this strategy is at combating coronavirus, the country's economy is expected to take a much lesser hit from the global pandemic, an idea that has drawn attention from many world leaders.
The Dow dropped 592 points, or little under 3% today. It's currently 56 degrees outside, clear skies at the low of 54 tonight. The high for tomorrow is 77 degrees, sunny with the low of 49. From Columbia, South Carolina, I'm Erin Slowey.
And I'm Ward Jollis. This is SGTV News 4.